gonna be a quick video going over my League Star plans, both build and Atlas related. Start with my Atlas tree, just starting with essences, strong boxes, heist. It's typical SSF star stuff. Heist you can definitely drop, however in general it's very good for SSF, and I need one of the specific bases for it for my plan, the League Starter. Essence is just very good for early gearing, and strong boxes generally good overall, as well as that they can give corrupted 6 links from the corrupted strong boxes. Planning on dropping Legion, Abyss, Breach, and Metamorph, since at least for me not going to be of too much value early on, but definitely can keep some of those if you need something like the Timeless Jewel early on. Then just going up here, getting more Essence high stuff, Stream of Consciousness, since SSF you're not really going to be running Scarabs or Sack Frags early on, just benefit there. Then going over to Exarch stuff, although can also go over to Eater if you need those currency more. Then a bit more interesting is my post day 1, maybe late day 1, early day 2, somewhere around there. Build or plan with Atlas, kind of just going to be pseudo boss rushing, pseudo MF stuff, which is very new and weird. Essentially going with these adjacent maps drop chance was changed this league to be from random mob instead from boss. However, we also got wandering path, which doubles its effectiveness, so you can't entirely rush the map boss. However, you can essentially just clear on the way to the map boss, and with how it works out, sustain pretty much just off that if you go on a condensed layout and clear just the packs on the way. Other benefits from Stream of Consciousness, you get a lot of MF from bosses. Just these nodes alone from these 2 clusters are 300% rarity, double the effect of all quant rarity nodes in the center, and affect the map mods nodes, which also affect quant and rarity, which is big when the new Sentinels, one of them is specifically for single target, which gives them more multi, as has been confirmed by GGG, to quant and rarity. We don't know what that is, but assuming it's decent, with the other nodes that we get here, 300% rarity, like typical Alkin Go map, 110% quant and 60% rarity on the map itself. Bit of MF gear potentially should be quite good for early uniques in SSF, as well as that since it's going to be pseudo boss rushing, you're going to be getting a lot of general spawn occurrences, and for some things like Legion it's about as good even without notables because the small ones are just so good. To a lesser extent Breach, however not as important. Heist as well, lesser extent so good, not insane. I'm not sure how valuable of the strat this will be in trade, but at least for what I'm planning on doing in SSF to get both early uniques, a lot of general stocking up on resources with things like Scarabs, as well as just general bossing fragments like Eater. That's what I'm planning on doing, as well as Conquer maps. It's about as good as old boss rushing, definitely a lot worse for Synthesis and Shaper Elder Guardian, since notables were so impactful for those. That still affects this, just to a lot lesser of extent. 30% more here and 10% more that you lose here, a lot less than the 2.5 times you get from Synthesis maps. Then for build I'm planning on going Poison Lightning Strike. Have some showcase videos of this build on my channel before. A lot of people have done Cultist, however I think Pathfinder is just the way to go. Rough gear I have for this is late day 1, early day 2 as well. Mostly just life res, occasionally a damage node here and there. For where it's at with this type of gear, it's not bad in terms of DPS. For Lightning Strike it's always combined projectile and melee, so it results in about 2.3 million DPS with this current setup. Defense is okay, 20k evasion, cap spell suppress, just under 5k life. It's not insane for this point, but you can definitely get a lot more going forward. POB for trees and POB will be in the description. You can obviously check out other people's content for both Poison Lightning Strike as a Cultist or mine as Pathfinder, and yeah, that's about it. Should be pretty good. Not entirely sure if I'd recommend my Atlas tree. I think it'll be good, but there's definitely some risk involved. This build just gonna be leveling his poisonous concoction. You can get much better guide somewhere else for that. Kind of just gonna go off the fly for leveling it and then just transition to this when I can. Yeah, should be pretty good.